I'm pretty certain I already made a post about this, but I wanted to make a video too. I'm completely and utterly over people making people who are overweight feel bad about themselves and then disguising it as concern. Like, even influencers who are overweight themselves are talking about how guilty they feel for encouraging people to get diabetes and to have heart problems and risk a stroke and all this other jazz. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm completely and utterly done with it. It makes no sense at all for people to do that. Just because that person is overweight and the chances increase that they might have these things does not make it so. I've already talked about this, but it's the apple and orange fallacy. Just because they're similar does not make them the same. Just because they are similar does not make them the same. And then people want to fucking go off talking about how they're romanticizing it and generalizing it and not telling people the risks. Like, you have more of a risk to be underweight than you do to be overweight. Being malnourished, especially if it's severe, is really, really, really damaging to your health. It will take you out faster than it being obese. Being malnourished is not a joke. Being obese isn't a joke. They're both equally important and both equally have things that can happen to people. But it does not mean that it will. I'm completely over it. I'm completely over people doing that. If that is you, you can leave. I don't need you as my subscriber. I don't need you as my friend, my life. I don't even need you in my energy field. Fuck the fuck off. I honestly don't give a damn for you. I don't. They already got the fucking damn economy and freaking companies capitalizing on their insecurity, selling diet supplements and all types of weird shit, and then labeling it as a dairy supplement, so then that way they can push it through quicker, because the FDA rules for dairy supplements are way less strenuous than the ones that they would have choreographed it or something else. Like, dead ass. This shit can done to fuck up your whole shit. And these people, if they choose to, be a certain weight, that should be their opinion and theirs only. And to tell them to eat right and exercise, and then they'll lose weight, and that's all they gotta do, is a whole fucking bullshit lie. Because some people, it takes more than that. And that is something that they would have to really go to a dietary, I think they're called dietitian. I think that's what they're called. Person to figure out what they want to do. The internet does not need to be telling them, well, you only need to diet and exercise. Oh, well, you're overweight, so you're unhealthy. Or you're happy about being fat. Oh, that's so wrong. You're making other people fat by being happy about being fat. The choices these people make are the choices that these people make. Just because a fat person is happy being fat does not mean that they have mind control over everybody else to be fat. People really be out here acting like a person being happy about being fat is some type of mind control method to make other people fat. That has nothing to do with anything. I made a video about it before, and I'm gonna keep saying it. Being confident in yourself and understanding you got the sauce is not the same as arrogance. They're different things. People be getting that shit confused. I'm absolutely over it. I'm over it. I'm over it. And then people keep talking about some, well, you're fetishizing fat women, and then that's why we have fat women, and then the world is going to be fat, and there's other countries of people that are fat, and they're not doing well because they're fat. You know, which country and which nation do you know that is doing well and doesn't have any problems and doesn't have any fat people? I know none. Even in Japan. Yeah, even in Japan, yeah, the majority of them are slim. And yeah, it has something to do with their diet. But there still is fat Japanese people. And they're not perfect at all means. Hang it up. It's a bullshit debate. It's a bullshit argument. And I'm over it. Okay. I'll talk to you later, fans. Secret fans.